everybody, today on the farm we are picking Delta Pine 2127 cotton. We're up here in Springfield, and Lord, let me tell you something, this is some good looking cotton. We're getting close to the end of the year. I'm sorry it took me so long to pick up a camera, but we got the 7760 rolling. We done switched from paint bale wrap. We're running yellow now. You know, running 23% water moisture, and I got a bale on the back, sitting on the back right now. This is that old 2127. This is all dry land. That's everything we got left is dry land. Which we had some of that damage from that jassid bug from India or whatever. We had a little bit, and you can tell by some of the bowls looking knotty and some of the leaves missing. But we're running yellow bale wrap now. Everything's looking smooth. Well, everybody, we had a PTO shaft come off the gearbox, so I had to take a little break. We had to put it back on there. It came off the threads. I had the head on stopped up, and I guess I had it too far apart. So, you know, it's just one of the things, but it was an easy fix, and we got it going now. It's getting a little bit later on in the day, but we made a module today. One module. Now this cotton here looks really good, but the problem is we had a little wash area right here. It was holding too much water. But this cotton is looking really good this year. This is the, I think I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again, that old 2127. We're getting close to done. We ain't got but about 170 acres left of cotton, and we'll be done. If we can get some good days picking, we're about halfway done with this field. I wouldn't say I'm almost done. I got my buddy Bryson Livingston over there moving cotton bales. This cotton looks really good though. We're picking about 4-4. First gear. We don't ever pick out a first gear. Some people pick second. With this 7760, we ain't never seen the results picked in second gear. It just feels like you're leaving more in the stalk, you're tagging more, but we're getting close to making another baler full. We just filled up the accumulators, transferring right now. You can see it down here. We're running yellow bale wrap this year. We started out with paint, but we done moved to yellow now. But man, this cotton looks good for dry land. I picked all the cotton this year. It's I picked maybe about 300 acres so far. I don't think we ain't about have 400 acres of cotton. Sorry I ain't picked up the camera in a little bit. I ain't made a YouTube video since planting season I know of, but I've been busy. I couldn't really get anything spraying this year. It was hard to do that, and it was just kind of hard to pick up the camera. But next year will be different. Hopefully we'll farm next year. But that's just one of them things. But this whole 7760 is running good. It's throwing it back there pretty well. I don't know if you can see it or not. We're about 74 cent with a bale and almost another accumulator full, and we done made them one module. Now this, I feel like we ought to have more bales in this, but it's just, it is what it is. Just like that, we're off to the races again. Got about 15 wraps, but I think we got a little bit less than that because we've had we had a wrap misfeed yesterday, and we pulled off probably about 2 sections of wrap. So we're probably about 13 bales. Well, 13 wraps. But man, it's that pretty South Carolina snow. So we got another Another accumulator full transferring to the baler. Every morning you gotta let these things warm up though. You can't just come out here and put her in auto first thing in the morning. That's how you tear your belt up and everything like that. You gotta have it warmed up for a good 15 minutes. And I make my first bell in manual mode before I do an auto every day. You can kind of tell the sprayer track. I ran over just a little bit of cotton. Not on this pass, but it sure did open it up a little bit. I did a little bit on that side. That's besides the point. That Patriot that I run, it is definitely hard to keep it on the road. You can't see your tires neither, which is aggravating. And I don't have GPS or nothing like that. But your sprayer, GPS can't really keep your sprayer straight unless the new Green Star can or whatever, because I know that Raven can't. I only use it during burn down spraying, and it's still kind of swirly. I'd rather just hand drive it myself, to be honest with you. I get a better feel for it. I like that old Patriot though. It's getting a point. It's a little old now. It's starting to just have problem after problem. It's almost got 7,000 hours on the sprayer. That's quite a bit. I wouldn't mind getting me one of those new 416 or 412R sprayers with the seeing spray. That would be nice. Or heck, even a 4630 or a little bit newer, like a 4030 or a 4023 or 4023. I'd like to move the deer. I like the Green Star better. I feel like that fits us a little bit better for our operation too. This cotton, I don't know how many bales is he on an acre, but it's doing better than I thought it would be. we were picking good, but we had a number 2 head stop up. So yeah, she done wrapped up and everything. So we're gonna get her on stop. Once I can just get some cotton stalks. I think my pad on this side may be a little bit too tight, so I might loosen it up just a little bit and let them stalks flow better through there. But it's picking good other than that, knowing all the rain we've gotten the last couple of days. All right, guys, it's been about a month since we got done picking cotton. I got a drone, and this will help these videos out. This year, I'm gonna make sure I'm a video all the way through this year. I did okay this year, but the whole time I didn't get any peanut footage, didn't get any digging videos, didn't get any videos running a combine or a sprayer this year. So I'm gonna do better next year. Should be starting to cut stalks here this weekend. I'll get to use my drone, make a video on that. And the goal for this year is to at least make a video, at least to make 2 videos a month. So we're gonna try to do that. But that's gonna be the end of this video picking cotton. I got all the bales moved. They're all sent to the gen. So all we have to do now is we're gonna do all our stalks this year. We're not gonna run a bush hog. And we're probably gonna disc most everything too. So y'all see the 280 hooked up to the disc here as well. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Sorry it took me forever since the last video, but I'm glad that y'all enjoyed it and I can't wait for this year. See y'all on the next one.